Cloud cover prevailed throughout the area today, but the rain tapered off here through the early morning hours, left us with some drizzle showers and occasional sprinkles, but didn't amount to much through the day today. However, the clouds did linger here as we saw spotty moisture crossing the north coast through the day. More clouds than rain for most of us, but some hit-or-miss showers out there nonetheless. Rainfall totals, we saw most of it in the overnight hours, which amounted to about half of an inch across Humboldt Bay here, 0.56 to be exact. Out at the Arcade Airport, just shy of an inch. Trinidad also just under an inch. Now, this was since 5 o'clock last night. So, but prior to this, yesterday, we saw an inch up across the Oregon border, inch and a quarter for Crescent City and Brookings, which tapered off to about a half of an inch yesterday as well on Humboldt Bay. So, about an inch in the bay, and more than that, up to 2 inches in some of the outlying locations. Willow Creek pushing 3 inches of rain, Gasky pushing 4, so pretty close to where the models had it here, as the wetter locations definitely picked up 3 to 4 inches of rain. Temperature-wise today, a little bump in temperatures, upper 50s to low 60s, 60 on Humboldt Bay, 58 out at the airport, 57 at Crescent City International, Willow Creek in at 55 today, Garberville 57, and as we get a look at the satellite image, we see the next front to affect the region moving in our direction. Overrunning cloud cover already across the north coast. We'll look at a chance of some overrunning showers by this time tomorrow night, continuing into Friday, tapering off and winding down on Saturday. Most of this energy is going to stall offshore and or go by to our north. So it does not look like a big rainmaker for us. Any rainfall amounts from this approaching front will likely be minimal, much less than what we had in the last 24 hours. As we see a few returns still lingering off the north coast, you're probably not going to see much of a difference between these systems, as the clouds will continue to hang in there through the night and into tomorrow. Looks like colder air on tap for next week. Here's a look at the computer model run. You see most of the moisture going to our north. I believe we will get some, but again, it is not going to be as productive as the pattern we just had the last 2 days. So look for less in the way of rainfall, but lots of clouds to continue, and snow levels will remain quite high, up at about 5,000 feet. That puts it right near the mountaintop levels here for the coastal mountains, with temperatures warming tomorrow again for most of the state. Tonight, we'll look for mid to upper 40s here along the shoreline, mid to low 40s out across the interior, a few upper 30s showing up out there, with daytime highs tomorrow, again in that mid to upper 50s range. That's a couple degrees cooler than today. Out across the interior, more mid-50s showing up there, with winds in the offshore waters out of the south, 5 to 15 knots. The swell westerly, 12 to 14 feet. Still a bit lumpy, just the way the crab fishermen like it. As, again, we'll look at a chance of some light shower activity developing tomorrow night into Friday, gone by Saturday, but returning come the beginning of the week. And by then, temperatures will begin to cool. Looks like another cold snap for midweek next week. Not as cold as the one we just had, but definitely colder than we have been the last few days. Again, rainfall amounts here out of this next front, expect them to be quite light, as most of that moisture will pass to our north and or stall offshore. Let's take a look at, I don't know, what do you want to do? What do you feel like doing?
Give away the money.
Yeah. Give away some money? Okay, there we go. We're giving it away. That's what you wanted. Charlotte Shotwell of Arcata winning $240 from Corky over Redwood Coast Cellular. I was off by 4 today. 60 degrees in Eureka. Go figure.
Now, do you want another Christmas card?
$240? Yeah, it's up to her.
That's for the Christmas card.
It's up to her.
Right.
$30 in the prize pool for tomorrow night.
Okay, thanks, Jim.
You bet.
And now Manny Machado joins us with sports. And Manny, another tournament this weekend for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, this time the men's team hosting the Devaney Classic. When we return tonight, 2 former Eureka basketball players are playing well at the next level. The Raiders have a new starting quarterback, and Tiger Woods is honored for his accomplishments on the links. Stay with us. Sports is next.